today's video, we're just gonna bring back this OG phase where I was on an iPad actually doing videos instead of my PC. So we're gonna be doing this intro for this video today. So let's get right into the weather. Let's go ahead and start off with our day one outlook of severe weather. We got a slight risk over here in New York. Also, we got a slight risk down here in Arkansas and Missouri. So the main severe weather risk is going to be damaging winds and hail. Can't rule out a couple tornadoes. Now, day two outlook is where everything is really going to ramp up a lot. I think I am allowed to go live, so I might be doing that tomorrow. So we got an enhanced risk of severe weather extending from Wisconsin all the way down to Oklahoma. So this is a large area of severe weather that is going to take place. EF3 tornadoes could be a possibility, and damaging winds and hail. Day three outlook, we got a slight risk of severe weather, mainly in Ohio, and targeting Ohio mainly. So day three outlook looks kind of calm, and then 1 to 2 day, 2 day outlook is looking crazy. Day one outlook of tornadoes, we have a 5% chance over here in New York, so make sure to stay safe if you are in New York. Then we have a 2% chance in Arkansas, into Memphis, and into Missouri. It's now day two outlook is where that tornado threat really takes place, where we have a 10% chance of tornadoes. So this is going to be EF2, possible EF3, and this is a 1 out of 3 risk of tornadoes, but it's actually like a 10. So 1 out of 3 for the hatch, and then 10% chance. Mainly targeting Wisconsin, but it is extending all the way down to Oklahoma. Day one outlook of wind, we just have 2 areas of that slight risk where it's just going to be a 15% chance of wind. Now, this is where everything gets really interesting. We have a 45% chance of a wind risk, so a possible 85 miles per hour winds are possible. And you see this pink area right here that is a 45% chance. This is the area where we are we are watching this very closely, because this has the chance of being a moderate threat of severe weather. So that would be a 4 out of 5 risk. So keep that in mind over here, targeting Kansas City and Missouri into Kansas and into Iowa is the area where we need to look for a moderate threat of severe weather. That would be mainly for damaging winds, though. Now we can see from all the red from Wisconsin all the way down to Oklahoma is where we are going to see the chance of 75 miles per hour wind, because that is still a 30% chance. So wind risk is really going to be up there. The hail threat for today is mainly going to be targeting Arkansas, so we are going to have a chance of up to 1.5 inches of hail, so 1.5 inches, and so that will be the main, that will be as big as the hail is going to get. I mean, you can't rule out maybe 2, but it is really just going to be 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Now, day two outlook, we have 2 chances of very large hail. They are both 30% chances, so we have the chance of 2.5 inches to possible 3 inches. Over here in Wisconsin, all the way down to North Illinois, and then very north Oklahoma to Kansas City, Missouri is where we are going to look at the chance of a big hail. Excessive rainfall is going to be a problem all the way from Oklahoma to Illinois. A slight risk of excessive rainfall will be up to 3 inches. Before we get into the timing of those storms, let's just go ahead and look at the temperatures. So it is going to be very warm in the central United States. On the west coast and east coast is basically where we're going to have a little bit cooler than average temperatures, but it is getting hotter as we go into summer. So keep that in mind. That is basically going to stay in this pattern for quite a while, and 3 to 4 weeks. This is what it's going to be looking like. Let's go ahead and look at our precipitation type, where we can see snow and thunderstorms on our HRRR model. So let's go ahead and play this through. We are going to have some severe storms as we go into the night as in Arkansas, and then we are going to have some significant severe weather as we go into tomorrow. You can see this crazy line of storms. Some tornado warnings wouldn't be ruled out, and so we're just going to have a fun day tomorrow with severe weather. It's not looking good, so just be aware. Have multiple ways to receive weather, and it's just going to be a crazy ride as we go into tomorrow, and then in more of tornado season. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.